Hey, lady, sorry. Computer was not being nice to me. All right, let's get started. So we'll do our cars and then we'll go into some mobility. I was thinking hips because we've got deadlifts this week. Okay, so let's start with our rotations of the neck. So remember with this one, connection to the ground, maybe closing the fists a little bit and concentrating on the area that we're working on, which is our cervical spine at the top here. So you're gonna bring your chin down to your chest, and then you're gonna rotate, tilt, and come around. Make it nice. So think of what you're doing. So we're getting that head rotating by moving top part of the vertebrae that connects to it. This message saying, I don't care about that. Okay, keep going. Now we're going to do our spine. So hands across. We're going to come forward, rotate, tilt, and come around like so. And go the other. Try to make it nice and deep. Extend that spine as you come behind. Make sure the whole foot is connected to the ground. See if you're clenching on your toes. Try and clench them. Good. Okay. Now we're going to move our hips. We're just going to do some rotations. So find that stand apart and let's do some circles. We're kind of reaching right out in front and then pushing behind. Yeah, so nice big loops. So we'll go one way and then we'll go the other. We'll do 10. It's 4. 8, 9, good. 10, and then the other way. Yeah, 2, 3. So this week, this will be a good one to do after your deadlift. Next day, just to get that lower back and those hips moving. And then we're going to come on the ground. We'll keep turning with the spine. We'll do some cat-cows. So we're going to do this for a minute. So remember with our cat-cows, we're kind of starting that movement from the lower back, the lumbar spine. Okay. And then we're tucking that tailbone under and lifting the spine, little part up, head down, and then you just do this for 1 minute. And then you kind of quickly figure out where you're a little bit stiffer and take a little bit longer. Like for me, I did deadlifts yesterday, so my lower back's a little bit tighter. Good. So again, this will be a good one to do after your deadlifts on. Let's hinge on this one. It's going to be your firm row. more reps.
Thank you.
Good. All right, let's stand back up. Let's go up to our shoulders now. Let's do our shoulder joint first, and then we'll do our scaps. So here we're going to come palm facing forward, come across the body. Okay, come up to the top, find that sticking point, keep the rib cage down, and then start to rotate around to that back of the hand, by the side, and then you're going to push it back again. Good. Up and up. Let's do 5 of those. That's 1. Slow, nice and control. Think of what's happening in that shoulder joint. One. Reach high, pull behind, really internally rotate that shoulder joint. Bring it back up and then internal rotation. Externally rotate it. Good. Nice. Okay, let's do our other side. We're coming across. Up, reach. Stiff shoulder. Feel it. You may find that you can't come too close to the body. That's okay. Just do whatever range works for you. Two more. That's good. One more. Should pull it up. Okay. Nice. Okay. Now we're going to do our scaps. So let's do one when our hands are out in front, like the zombies. Close the fists and bring the shoulders up to the ears, and then pull the shoulder blades apart and bring them down from that apart position, and then bring them back up. Squeeze them together and pull them down. Everyone's sore after those rows that we did, the tabletop. Spend the time, think of what you're doing. I'm pulling the shoulder blades apart and then bringing them together again as tight as I can. Making them move down in that closed position, bringing them up, pulling them apart and bringing them down in that closed position. For retraction and retraction. Good. All right. That should help with your pulls on Wednesday. Okay, so let's do our elbow joint. Simple. palm open, rotate the thumb to the back of the room, bring it up, and then rotate the thumb forward, pinky to the back of the room, and down. Okay, now we're going to do our wrists. Okay, let's do the classic cars. So elbow to the side, hands on the wrist joint here, palm is flat, okay? And then we're going to go to that midline section with the flat palm. We're going to pull it down, and then we're going to come up, and then bring it up. Good. And then around. So we'll do a few of those. Keep it tight. This is the only joint that's moving in the body. So making a loop up and up. Keeping the fingers straight. Nice. All right. Hand flat. Rotate. Down, other side. Up. We'll do our hips. We'll do them laying down again. Last week we did them up. So we had a wall. So we'll do them laying down. Good. All right, let's get to the ground. We're going to lay on our side. Okay. Knees together. Okay. Knees together. Flex the foot. Drive the knee up to the chest. Open up into that fire hydrant. Push the foot behind. And then bring it to the center. And then we're going to go back. Okay, we'll do this for a minute. Time this. Up, out, push it back. Keep that connection on the floor. The only thing that's moving is this hip joint right here. Click, click. That's it. Another 20 seconds. And last one. Okay, nice. And then change sides. So if your glutes a little tight, you're gonna feel a bit there. Yesterday I did Bulgarian split squats and Romanian deadlift, so you know what my ass is like right now. And then drive to, and then push it back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Got it. Try to really drive that knee up, chest here. Open up. Stiff that you're. Hey, where is it happening? In the ass or in the?
Yeah.
Okay, one more.
Right, I was just thinking.
Good. All right. So now I want to do a little bit of a stretch. So we're going to come on the ground and we're going to do our child pose. So we're going to focus on the lower back. Okay. So we're going to come back, hands forward, and lean back. Just feel the stretch. To be honest, I'm a bit stiff in my upper back, so that's I'm feeling it for. So if you're not too stiff there, then you will keep going. The lower back. And then here, just make it breathing a little easier. Too crazy. Couple more breaths, 2 more breaths. Good. And come out. Next one we're going to do, we're going to come to the ground. We're going to bring our legs out into this baby cradle position. Okay? And then we're going to sit here for 2 minutes. Okay. So this one you should feel your lower back connecting. Oh, no. For Cossack. Yeah, maybe you guys gonna feel it in your groin from the Cossacks. What about those? That was on Friday. And got heavy with that. Feel it too. Just breathe here. If you want, you can also rock. Oops, from side to side. Ooh. Different. Rocking. Stay still. So try and loosen that up. If you guys are tight in your inner thigh, really try and do a few of these until Wednesday. Otherwise, your deadlift's going to be so hard. Too tight. Yeah. Keep holding, breathing. 45 seconds. Relaxing his toes. Push the hands and feet. Feet. Over deep breaths. Okay. Now we're going to bring our leg across. Okay, and then your hands go underneath. And then we're going to feel it on the side of the glutes. And that will put a brief for your back, 2, and that's all tight. Stay there. I think we'll do some video first, then I feel like we can box. From the pull and push and squat with that. Another 20 seconds. And change side. Good, and let's change side. Everyone okay? Yeah. I went walking along the Esplanade last night and I saw like 10 cats along the water near the Hyatt there, or the convention center. Sorry. Yeah, some lady was feeding them. They're cute.
And there's so there's the people feeding
Yes.
even I hope even the white pigs, because right now you had a lot to feed them. Yeah. Now they're out in I think 2 weeks ago we have 3 white pigs in my garden. Yeah.
Moving to the urban, want to eat the pigs. The piggies want to eat. Keep holding. And then we'll go to this next one. Okay, let's come up. And then we're going to do a leg in, like that. Leg straight, one on the side straight, and then we're going to hinge forward. Like so if you can't reach your toes, just come wherever you can. If you can, then really do that long stretch. You're going to feel it probably in the lower back on the side of the leg that's bent. Deep breath. Then we breathe out and simply deep breath. Nice. Good. And then we'll come out of that and we'll do the same on the other side. Straight forward. So if you feel like you can't bring your foot next to your groin, then find the angle that you can. Don't like make the knee feel uncomfortable if it is. Work with the range that you've got. And over time, it should get better. You can do like 10 minutes a day of this kind of pose, and it's quite nice at the end of the day. On the bed. So, find one side tighter than the other. Keep holding. This 10-minute warnings come up. All right, come out of that. Now we're gonna get into our under armpits as well. So we're gonna go back to that child pose. This time we're gonna have our elbows in front. Okay, and then we're going to lean back. So if you can lean your butt back onto your calves, that's good. But if you don't feel like your knees liking that, then just find a position that works. But what I want to feel like is my elbows are away from my body. So we're gonna hold. This one. We're trying it for 3 minutes. Wow. Okay. For a long time. Got it. So every breath, try and sink the chest closer to the ground. So this will be harder for you if your triceps and your lats, where they connect underneath the, close to the armpit, on the outside of the shoulder. If that's tight, this is harder. And once you feel like you're good in that position, then try and walk your elbows a little bit more forward. Remember with your deadlift, your one arm, I want you to really think of making the center of your body as tight as possible. And using those legs to push into the ground as you come out of that bottom position, arms long, holding that weight. And if the weight comes up, just above the knee, keep going, keep trying to fight to finish it. And always remember too, if it doesn't feel good that day, you don't have to do 1 rep max. You can do like a 3 to 5 for a PR, so personal record, right? So another 30 seconds there. 3 minutes was so long. Nice. Come on, that. Oh. Little busy there. Okay, so now we're going to go into our butterfly, or they call it a V-sit pose. So you're out nice and wide. Here we're going to do it for 2 minutes. And then try and keep the spine long and fold from your hip joint and come forward that way, keeping your back straight. Now that's whatever range you've got, right? So 2 minutes here. So we did this kind of sitting position in that, well, we were upright, but in that, the presses overhead with the kettlebells. And if you can lay down, then lay down, but I can't. Is it tight? Underneath the bed. can go a little deeper, adjust your sit bones and find where you're at. Try not to let the toes sink in. Push them feet back that way. Be a bit more of a stretching here. And okay, good. Come out of that nice and slowly. Do a little bit aggressive when you're coming out. Just be careful. Oh yeah. Now we're going to do our scorpion pose. So here we're on the ground. And we're going to hold 1 minute on each side. Sorry, like a geriatric. Hold still. Okay, so you're here. Okay, and then you're going to bring one leg across that way. We're going to hold that for a minute. Yeah, I know. So this is definitely hitting our back, lower spine, twist. Under 30 seconds. And you may feel it in your shoulder, really, on the one that you're leaning on. Okay, ease out of that and do the other one on the summit. Oh, yeah. For me, it's my shoulder. Very beautiful. Holding under 30 seconds. So stay in that position. We'll see what times I can stay there another 10 seconds. Okay, then a minute 20. Okay, we're going to finish off and then we'll get cut off. We've got 1 minute left. I want to do frog. So remember frog, our legs are out to the side and then our feet, then we lie down that position. Okay, we get cut off, be there for a minute at least.